Now, time today doesn't allow me to go through all the ins and outs of how the law got passed, but I'd like to just talk about three ideas behind the ADA that made it work. They were parallelism, comprehensiveness, and integration. I apologize for all the Latin words. I'm a lawyer. What I mean by parallelism. The idea behind the ADA was a simple one. Give to people with disabilities the same federal protections that other people in our society had, that women had, that African Americans had, that people of color had. It made what seemed to be a revolutionary bill really an evolutionary bill. I'll give you an example. Title VII of and the main thing that we looked at was the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Title VII covers employment. It covers employers who have public and private employers who have 15 or more employees. Okay, we'll do the same thing with the ADA. It requires EEOC to be the agency that investigates complaints and does lawsuits. We'll do that for the ADA. So what do you do about what's discrimination? What's the definition of someone with a disability? Parallelism said look to Section 504. There were over 100 regulations, 504 regulations for federally conducted, 26 for federally assisted programs. They had common language about what discrimination was, who people with disabilities were. Many of these regulations, most of them, were done during the Reagan administration, so Republican members of Congress felt some sense of security in saying, okay, well, we understand these concepts, we will include those in the bill. So the next idea, comprehensiveness. The idea behind the ADA was to open up American society for people with disabilities. To do that, you had to have, if you're going to transform American society, it has to be comprehensive. Okay, we need non-discrimination in employment to get a person a job. Well, if they have a job, they're going to have to get to the job. So you need to cover transportation. If they have a job and they want to participate in American life, they have to be able to enjoy the same things that other people do, going to the theater, going to bars, doing their own shopping. So you have to cover the private sector fairly broadly.